Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So as you can see, speaking in the same terms as yesterday, euro is turned on the reserved road on the second possible scenario, because yesterday we said that will be perfect if market will turn up somewhere around 109 confidence support in the intraday chart. But if this level will fail, we will consider it's 107.75, 108 area, where the last chance for upside reversal will happen. Because yesterday, as you can see, our warnings were not in vain, because we said, well, yes, market stands at the confluence, but the downward action is too fast. And we said that's better to see and wait for a real response to the level. And the market will start upward action, will turn up there, and then make an attempt to take the position on the minor pullback. As you could see on intraday charts, and I will show you a bit later, this was no response. Actually, market has broken through this level, and that has decided all questions that we had, because no entry setups have been formed there. This market just has broken through this level. So on the daily chart, I have deleted all other drawings here and keep the only pattern that we will consider. Well, currently, personally, I'm not sure, of course, that will happen, but at least it seems that something could happen. Here, as we're coming to non-farm payrolls release, and it's always the source of the surprises, and here probably something could happen. At least here we have the definitely some symmetry in the price action. That's typical for the head and shoulders, but only by the shape, because it's difficult to call it as a head and shoulders, because market stands somewhere in the trading range, in the middle, not on the top, not on the bottom, but somewhere in a medium-term space when it's forming this symmetry shape. Well, that's what we'll keep an eye on. If market somehow will still break these lows, it significantly increases chances on taking out of these lows as well. It means that market could drop lower, and the monthly grubbers that we have will be under question. So it seems that right at this point, around 108, 107.80, market will decide very serious task, because based on this level, the further direction will be set, and this probably will happen on this week. That's why we treat this level as very important. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, here was the confluence, as you remember. That was this straightforward breakout, dropping below this area. Also, take a look, market is taken out of the C point here with this minor spike, and it means that this ABCD pattern is not valid anymore. So we don't have any ABCD with the XOP target above the market. Currently, price stands at the 618 support, 108.38. We suggest that theoretically market could drop a bit more. So if you will take a look at it on the hourly chart, that's our major picture. That's the bottom of the so-called shoulder, as I said, of this pattern on the daily chart. Here on the hourly, we have the same ABCD pattern as yesterday, but now we consider the XOP target here, final destination point, that stands approximately 107.96. This target is enveloped by the butterfly targets, 127, 1618 stand around it. So it means that if we are correct and market indeed will turn up here, it's probably downward action reaching of the XOP should be finalized by this butterfly. That's the last opportunity for a position taken here. Here you could follow the same logic. Theoretically, exist chances that you could try to take position somewhere at XOP, placing stop below 1618 butterfly, because butterfly by itself is a bullish reversal pattern. and see what will happen, or at least take the minor position, 30%, for example, placing stop somewhere below this area. Once market will turn up and starts to form, for example, head and shoulders, because butterfly in most cases, when the market really turns in the opposite direction, becomes the part of the head and shoulders pattern. You could take the rest of your position at the right shoulder bottom. That's the approximate trading plan that you could follow. Because taking the whole position right here, it's a bit risky because we do not know whether this pattern will hold or level will hold or not. So we could get the same story as here. Yesterday, when we planned the trade, taking the position, we said it's better to wait for a response and then take the position on retracement. Position taken blindly on the level, despite that it was really strong, you could see, yes, minor pullback here has happened. Maybe if you're fast enough, you could move your stop to the break-even immediately and leave the trade dry without any loss. But to avoid this scenario, as we come into the major level, it would be better to split your position, or even to follow, for the conservative traders, follow the setup that we discussed yesterday. Wait the reaching of the XOP and then response for this level, then trying to take position on some retracement. That's the idea. But as I said, the step in, split your position in two parts, it's also not forbidden. I mean, if you are not sure that you will be able to enter on a retracement, if you are not skilled enough for that, well, you could try and take at least 30% at the XOP placing stop below the 1618 extension of this butterfly and see what will happen. At least you will get the 30% of your trading volume if market indeed will turn up. So this is, you understand, pay or gain situation, and probably on this week we will get the answer on the EUR stop and whether it will turn up or not. Because as I said, if we will see the breakout of this level, it significantly increased chance of taking out as these lows and this one, so it probably will be downward continuation. Besides, recall what we said on the weekly chart. I will show you the chart that we have created 2 weeks ago. I pointed this top on the daily chart, this top, and we said, well, keep an eye on this top. It's market to erase the bearish context. It should break it up. But here we see only washing rings has happened. The market started dropping. Well, it means that the overall context is not broken yet, and the market is still working on it. So let's see what will happen. The situation in the euro currently is very important, and it's very interesting. So I suggest somehow that final clarity probably we will get on Friday.